one of the interesting things about my journey into product management was that I actually started off as a student in Utiva some years back, right? And interestingly, it's been an amazing journey so far. I currently work with AfriChain Technologies, and we basically power cross-border payments between Canada and Africa, as well as North America. And interestingly, another interesting thing is that we recently also launched in Australia as well, and we're looking to do more amazing things in new spaces like the UK and the US soon enough. How do you start a career and build a great life as a products manager? So you have to think about it as it's like you want to build a house, right? It requires that you have to source out the materials first, then you have to lay the proper foundation, and then you take it up from there. And sorting out the materials in this scenario is pretty much you going ahead and doing your own research, right? Try to understand what the field is about. Try to understand what it takes to, outside of everything that we are going to say, right? Listen to product managers. You just start off by getting that information. Then you go and do a course. You can take a course. You can take a course to just give you that foundational knowledge of what is required to be a product manager, right? And it is very I'm always, like, anybody that meets me, I'm always telling them that you need to get back to Utiva to do this, because of the kind of processes that have been put in place for new or aspiring product managers. At the time, for me, we literally worked as product managers while learning. That's the easiest way I can explain it, in the sense that we got the top trainers across the industries to come teach us about the things that we needed to learn as product managers. That's one. We are given different projects to work on at the time. This was way back, like some 5 years ago, I think. We're given different projects to work on at that time, right? And I remember then that we would come to all of these classes and we run brainstorming sessions. We draw out prototypes, document all of our findings from research. We're actually doing the things that product managers would normally do on a normal day-to-day. And Utiva gave us that basic foundation at that time. And I can tell you for a fact that was like the background for me that took me off. So you need that foundation, definitely, to serve as as that starting point that will propel you forward. Now, after you get the foundational knowledge, a number of things should follow. You need to understand the value of networking. You need to sort connections with experienced product managers. And this means that you're speaking with these guys that have industry knowledge. You're asking them questions on basic things, like it can be as basic as, what do you do on a day-to-day as a product manager, right? To sort of like give you some form of feel of what it would be like to work as a product manager. You need to attend industry events, join product management communities, engage in conversations with professionals in the field. Now, for